FaceTime.
Pull up in Letterman, and she say I'm cool, go get a sweater then. And she say I'm cool, go get a sweater then. She say I'm
So
stuck
tuning in from the garage, still setting up, so it's kind of a mess over there. Table back there. Today we will be installing these 3M reflective wrap on the calipers. They make a wrap specifically designed for cars and their brake calipers. So we're just going to be wrapping this orange on the blue. I think it'll look good. And it's not going to be like a direct how-to, but it'll be kind of like a step-by-step, or if there's any tricky problems that we run into. So first, jack it up, and then I'm gonna sand it down a little bit, or at least get these old. You kind of like feel the difference. I don't want to overlay it and have a spot where you can kind of see the old vinyl coming up from the new one. Just to show you what comes in the packet. Let me do this. So here it is, laid out. I guess first tip would to be, as soon as you get this in, I'll flatten it out because the edges on the sheet are starting to pop up, and I don't know how that's going to cause it to not stick over time. But so basically, all these pieces here fit into place on the calipers. Then you put these reflective F logos on top. So that's with the flash on. So without the flash, traditional orange. So at night, or if somebody's headlights, kind of ricey, kind of cool. $50 gets you this whole kit. I'm gonna just try it out before I paint them, because I'm not sure on what color I wanted to do. Test run, see if I like the orange anyways. I got that laid out. Jack the car up, sand the calipers down, and then just apply the vinyl. That's it. And then quick little shop update actually, because just getting a few lights, it's kind of janky right now. Got wires and everything hanging, but at least we have light now, generators outside kicking. You can probably hear it in the background, but Brothers M3, we're gonna have some pretty dope stuff coming out of here. So yeah, just to update it. That way in the future I can look back and see what we started from. Blue chair, tool chest, and these janky lights. Nothing done to the floors, nothing done to the walls. Eventually that'll change, but let's get cracking. Get your wheel lock. All right, so as you can see, these are pretty rough shape. The clear coat is bubbling a little bit on the stock brakes. So what we'll do, this is all I'm gonna use. 60 grit sandpaper. Then I'm coming behind it with some 220, and then just this sanding block. Or I should use this first since this is 180, but either or. Clean it off with some brake clean after. Towel, then got another towel. Kind of want these towels clean, or the surface to be clean. That way the vinyl sticks. It doesn't give any chance of it to peel up in the future, but we'll just see how it goes. All right, so come to find out, the rear, this is all that they have for the rear. It doesn't cover anything else. It doesn't cover these back spots, these top pieces. And as far as wrap goes, like these creases, that's gonna happen unless you use maybe a heat gun or something. Maybe you can avoid that, but again, this is just trial. I think I like the color orange. Not sure about how I feel about leaving all this blank. All right, so the front does have, looks like, covers a lot. See how the front turns out. I'll throw that F logo on after I'm finished with that. All right, so off rip, I don't know if you can see, but the vinyl is not really cut out perfect for that. So that's another thing that's gonna bug me. But again, we're just gonna keep on doing it, throw it on there, who cares? There's the after product. Look fucking good. The problem is when you get up close to them, it's a kind of a different story. Not a whole different story, but this is just like typical vinyl work. Stickers, screen protectors, window tint, that kind of stuff. But I'm not a big fan of the fitting, first of all. Like, there's gaps. I tried both sides, that big gap. Tried lining it up with there, and then even if you did bring this bottom out here, or it'll crease if you did that. Breakup of the missing pieces is kind of like odd to me. I would have never expected that because I've never seen a close-up of these, so I guess that's why I'm making this video as well. So before you buy these, this is a good video to watch. Inside of what you're buying, on this back side, there's not really anything showing on the inside piece there. And then it's just like simple installation of just laying the vinyl down, flattening it out. The logo does look sick. I like that new style F logo instead of the Lexus. The words on the original calipers, but so as soon as you back up, the better they get. And I guess that's like all in the videos. That's what you see, which is dope. Back, showed you guys before. There's literally two pieces for the back, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, so I only do this side, and I'm gonna take those off eventually and then just paint them orange because orange does look sick. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna put the wheels on, drop the car. All right, so lowered it down. With the dark wheels, it looks so good. Yeah, digging the orange 100%. Am I digging the vinyl? Nah, I'm not gonna keep those, but it will look dope. So you can kind of see them reflecting already. It's like when you're in the direct line of sight. Like that. I don't know how well the camera's gonna pick it up, but let me cut this off. So that's basically no flash, just with the top lights on. And now I'm gonna turn the flash on. So same lighting, this is with the flash on. Kind of sick, kind of ricey, but kind of sick. I think it looks good just because the color combinations, the blue, the orange. So that's basically what you're buying these for. At night, when people shine their lights, headlights, flashlights, somebody's recording you in a race, it'll be dope seeing that. So on the camera, the reflective, from my point of view, semi-reflective, not as much as it is on camera. But so it's really kind of like a camera thing, I guess. Up close. Just flashlight only. So it does hide those spots I was talking about earlier. You can kind of see it there, the differences between the wrapped and the non-wrapped spots. So yeah, hope this video kind of helped everybody out. So I'm gonna throw some on your car as well. I'm gonna get those bad boys right. He said he wanted blue, so I'm gonna throw blue on there. And now I'm bullshitting. So yeah, I mean, that's it. That's all I'm gonna show you. It's really not too much. The vinyl's kind of thick. Looks like it'll hold up for somebody that's kind of picky. See, right there, they look dope. It's not too long. Comment if you have any questions about the wrap.